is Johnette Downing. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana in the United States, and I'm a children's book author and musician. And I've had the great honor of being invited to Costa Rica for 2 weeks to give workshops to teachers on how to use books and music in the classroom to teach English language.
My name is Iván Mora. I work as a regional English advisor for the Ministry of Public Education of Costa Rica in Pérez Celedón, that is in the south area of the country. We had the visit to our region of Johnette Downing thanks to the support of the U.S. Embassy Cultural Affairs Office. She has been working with 70 teachers, explaining them and showing them a new way to use music in the teaching process. The benefits that we have with this new perspective is to make English teaching meaningful to kids.
Tiger from Africa, from Africa, from Africa. There was a tiger from Africa, his name was Mr. Beans.
We visited 10 locations in the north and south zone of Costa Rica, and my workshop was called Books Sing. And what we did was we used my book Chef Creole, and it's very adaptable. That's why I chose this book, and the teachers can adapt it for their own culture and their own lessons in their classroom.
A man from New Orleans, New Orleans, New Orleans. There was a man from New Orleans, and his name was Chef Creole. His hair was made of rice, rice, rice. His hair was made of rice, and his name was Chef Creole. His eyes were made of red beans, red beans, red beans. His eyes were made of red beans, and his name was Chef Creole. His nose was made of okra, okra, okra. His nose was made of okra, and his name was Chef Creole. His mouth was made of a praline, praline, praline. His mouth was made of a praline, and his name was Chef Creole. His body was made of a king cake, king cake, king cake. His body was made of a king cake, and his name was Chef Creole. His arms were made of boudin, boudin, boudin. His arms were made of boudin, and his name was Chef Creole. His fingers were made of cayenne, cayenne, cayenne. His fingers were made of cayenne, and his name was Chef Creole. His legs were made of French bread, French bread, French bread. His legs were made of French bread, and his name was Chef Creole. His feet were made of beignets, beignets, beignets. His feet were made of beignets, and his name was Chef Creole. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, ladle. He played upon a ladle, and his name was Chef Creole. There was a man from New Orleans, New Orleans, New Orleans. There was a man from New Orleans, and his name was Chef Creole.
Good morning. For me, the workshop is a wonderful experience because I'm a high school teacher, and even in high school I can use these ideas. We're using trash and recycled material to work on the projects. We're creating things that we have at home, right? And things that are like usual for kids. I think that it's a great idea for teachers to motivate themselves. We need motivation, and that's a way to motivate kids too. Music is something everybody likes. Music is art. So I guess that teaching through music and using materials that people know, it's important because we don't have to spend a lot of money working in classrooms, right? And we can use what we have even in the school. We can use the milk bottles, we can use the paper we don't use anymore, and we can even use music that is commercial to our purposes. We can use, for example, self-created music in class, and maybe we can learn also to play the guitar to make it more fun. I guess that's really important, to make the class fun and interesting.
It's my 5th trip to Costa Rica, working with the State Department RELO office, Regional English Language Office. And I'm always delighted to come here to Costa Rica because the teachers are so motivated and the regional advisors are so willing to try new things. And so that was the same with this workshop this year. The teachers just really got into the project and were ready to use it in their classroom to try something different. And the workshop uses music and art and kinesthetic learning so that we can reach more of our children, because today our children become more and more kinesthetic learners. So I hope this workshop worked out great for all of you, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks.